with the sarcasm, the wit, like, the darkness in her character.
Yeah.
And, making you kind of feel like she is a woman that, has been through some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, like, she does a really good job with that. And Luke Cage, perfect.
Oh, yeah. So far, like I said, what I've seen with him, I think he's awesome.
And, the villain, when you start getting into, like, more of that character, when you see David Tennant, like, actually play Kilgrave, like, it's chilling. And, like, you didn't get a chance to watch Daredevil.
No.
But D'Onofrio did an outstanding Kingpin. Mm-hmm. Kingpin was awesome. And I think Kilgrave is giving him a run for his money.
Yeah, I'm from what I've seen so far, only like 2 episodes in. I mean, I definitely agree with that. I think that he's doing an excellent job.
Yeah.
I do think it's creepy as shit, like how he walked into that apartment and it's just like, "You'll invite me in." And then she's like, "You'll be," what did he say to that woman? "You'll be something." She's like, "Yeah, we'll be appreciative," or something like that about that he was staying for dinner, or something. And he obviously hates kids, though.
Oh, so he made the kids get in the closet?
Yeah, he's like, kids shouldn't be seen nor heard. He's like, get in the closet. And then she's like, "I have to go to the bathroom." He's like, "Go in the closet. It'll be fine." Then you just see the piss coming out and hear the girl going, It's like so disturbing.
Yeah, no, he is like completely out of his fucking mind. Like, he's awesome, though.
Did they explain, I'm sure they do, but over the course of this season, they explain like where he gets that ability? That's just his ability, right? They
do. They explain it. Like, he's got an origin.
Okay, cool. All right, because that's what I was waiting for, too. And I'm sure they would, in the season, explain some of it.
Yeah,
but
they get into it. And, there's... it's just... The way it plays out is so awesome. Plus, there's a ton of, like... You probably won't catch a lot of them because it's... they're very obscure characters, but there's a lot of Easter eggs for, comic book fans in this one.
Yeah.
And I think it's just going to keep getting better and better on the Netflix end, with Daredevil season 2 introducing the Punisher and getting Luke Cage in his own series and actually seeing him do some stuff solo. Who knows? Jessica Jones might show up. They actually
the guy who played Luke Cage and Jessica Jones playing him?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yep. So it's like, it's actually all tied together. The only thing that we're not sure about yet is Iron Fist, because they haven't cast the character yet. They haven't started like filming or anything like that. So it's like, hopefully by the time they start, promoting Luke Cage, we get some information on Iron Fist, because that's going to be like the thing that ties everything together, and then they can move on to the Defenders.
Yeah. So here's something that I wanted to touch upon too. Now that we're talking about kind of Marvel characters, I posted a poll on Twitter, and I really want to know what you think about this, because if we talk about the Captain America Civil War trailer that came out, there is a scene where Captain America tries to basically defend
Bucky.
Bucky, thank you. And Iron Man or RDJ is like, he's like, I thought he's like, we were friends or something like that. And then because he knows he's going to have to like try to take out this guy while Captain America defends him, because they were friends or are friends. And so they start going back and forth, and you see like snippets of the fight that's going to be. Mm-hmm. So I posted a poll. Who do you think would actually win, Captain America or Iron Man? So, and I know that I'm big fans of both the characters, but when I think of everything, I don't know. I already cast my vote, but I want to know what you think.
I mean, practically, I would say Iron Man, because he's got the armor, and he should be able to take out a guy with no armor.
Right.
You know what I mean? Especially with, like, the repulsor blast, the unibeam. Like, he's got all kinds of different, like, gadgets and things. Like, and plus, if he just went Hulkbuster on him, call in Veronica, it's over.
Yeah.
But with Captain America being Captain America, like, this is a dude that has, like, he's very strategic, and he pretty much, until recently in comics, like he just basically always wins.
Right.
I mean, he's a guy that like, you know, like he doesn't know, like the word lose is not in his vocabulary. So, not in the sense that like, so Batman is a little different, right? So Batman, I think, I'm not a DC fan, but I think he would take pretty much everybody out. But Captain America, in a different sense, like he's not ruthless like Batman, but he's, I guess, maybe persistent to the point where like he just doesn't go down.
I can see that.
And he's a master of the shield, and the shield is like stronger than any metal that's out there.
So that's kind of where I'm getting at, because I feel like Iron Man is a very strong character because of his armor and all the weaponry that he has. But I also think that if Captain America hits him hard enough and screws up that armor, which tends to happen with Iron Man, like there are points where he gets in fights and like something breaks or his suit fails, he's done.
Yeah.
You know, like, because Captain America, the stuff that I've seen him do in, like, the Avengers movies and the Captain America movies always, like, blows me away. Like, I didn't think he'd be able to handle that, but he just gets right up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, well, that proves that he was stronger than I thought. So when I saw them start fighting, I'm like, Captain America is going to be able to endure a lot and have a lot of endurance and stamina. And if he's able to take out his armor in any way and his stuff fails, then it's just the dude.
Like he is a weapon.
Yeah,
you know,
like him by himself is a weapon, and that shield does a lot of damage if he uses it and throws it the right way. And you know, so
and then there's like two of him because Bucky is actually fighting with him.
Exactly.
And it looks like in that trailer, it looks like they're beating the shit out of Iron Man.
Iron Man, yeah. I mean, when I actually kind of. I posted the poll, and it only had like a couple hours left, and I posted a vote, and mine was Captain America. Because I just feel like if there's a chance that something goes wrong with his suit, it's just, you know, Tony Stark.
Yeah, Tony Stark will not beat Captain America.
I mean, he's smart, but you're not going to win.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I went with that. I don't know. I mean, it's interesting though. Like if you throw Bucky into it, I don't think he has a chance.
Right.
I just don't. You know. But if it was just them, I think it'd be a pretty sick battle.
Yeah. In the comics, it ends up being. I believe they fight each other to a standstill. Like it's a draw.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know? And then Captain America ends up surrendering and going to prison, which is like during his transport to like a more secure facility or whatever, or to court. I think it was court, maybe. That's where he ends up getting shot by Crossbones. Which, I mean, I don't even want to get into that because that whole part was like just ridiculous. Like, I mean, I'll get into it for a second. So it looks like Crossbones kills him, but then, like, you know, going back into it, it's actually Sharon Carter that kills him, and she shoots him with like a time bullet or some shit that sends his like fucking soul back in time. And makes it look like he's dead, but he's not dead. And then his soul is like fighting through time to get back to his body. And then he finally makes it back like a year later or whatever after Bucky's been Captain America for, you know, about a year and a half or whatever. So it's really friggin' weird. Like it's just everything leading up to that point was awesome. But then when they were like, oh, we got to find a way to bring Cap back. And then they start showing like all the stuff that actually happened. Like, you know, Sharon Carter killed him. And it was like this weird bullet that displaced his... whatever. It
sounds kind of dumb.
Yeah, it's like, man, it's just like I'm glad that Secret Wars happened because it's like I think that may erase some of that, like retcon.
Really I don't know.
But yeah, no, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think they're going to do that in the movies.
Hopefully not, because it sounds really stupid.
But I would like to see something happen with Cap where Bucky has to take over as Captain America. I would love to see that because I think Sebastian Stan. Hasn't really been in the movies enough, and I think he's a great actor. I think he's made for comic book movies. He did a phenomenal job as the Winter Soldier. I mean, being able to play the heroic character in the first Captain America movie, even though he wasn't a superhero, he was still like, you know, this like he was a military soldier, but he was heroic and like kind and a good guy, basically a genuine good guy. And in Winter Soldier, like kind of flipped the script and just became this like really like dark and brooding villain, assassin. And it was just awesome to see like that range in his acting, and I just think that he's not getting enough screen time. So I'd like to see him actually take over for a little bit. We know that Chris Evans is probably looking to do some other things for a little while.
Yeah, he's looking to switch it up.
But I think it's a natural progression.
Yeah.
What I don't want to see is the Falcon become Captain America like he did in the comics. I mean, and obviously it has nothing to do with the fact that he's black. It's just that they haven't made up their friggin' mind about what character he is. Is he the Falcon or is he Captain America?
Yeah.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows. I mean, he wears the stripes, but he still got the wings, but he still carries the shield. Like, it just seems cumbersome. Like, can you imagine, like, having wings and a shield?
Yeah, it's a lot to carry.
It's a lot to carry around. I mean, like, give the guy a break. Like, let him master one thing and just be that, The shield is symbolic of Captain America, but he doesn't need it. He's not particularly good at wielding it, I don't think.
No. I mean, it does save his ass a lot.
Like Cap can throw the shield and it comes back to him. This guy throws the shield and he has to have his bird bring it back for him. It's like...
He has to have his bird bring
yeah, it back. Red Wing, man. Like, he's like, Red Wing, get the shield. And Red Wing gets the shield and brings it back. It's like, what the fuck? Just don't use it. You know what I mean? Don't use it if you're not, like, awesome at it. You know what I mean? Because you're just going to end up getting yourself hurt. Maybe make the wings into, like, out of the same metal so it's like, they're strong or whatever. And you can use the wings as a shield, because you're awesome with the wings.
Yeah, but I feel like the wings are going to be, you get hurt at one point. I don't know. You know what I mean? And then you don't fly anymore. So, anyway, here's a question for you, because I know that, did you get anything for Black Friday? Did you go out on Black Friday at all? Because I didn't.
No. Nope. No. I stayed in pretty much all day on Black Friday. Cyber Monday, however.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cyber
all
Monday.
About Cyber Monday.
Yeah. I mean, there's always good deals on Cyber Monday, and you can do it all from the comfort of your own home, and not get in fights with people over a $10 blender.
Yeah, I feel like this is where America's going right now. Like, because a lot of stores, a lot of establishments are seeing a drop in revenue at their brick and mortar locations, but I'm pretty sure that there's a spike on their online stores because people are more adept right now at using, their technology. Like they have cell phones that can access the web. They have tablets. They have, computers, laptops, PCs, Macs. There's so many ways to access the web right now and shop online. And they've made it so easy to just click a button and have something sent to your house. I mean, why would anybody get up and go to a store?
I don't understand that. The one thing that I despise about Black Friday is I'm a big fan of the holidays, and I've kind of talked about how I love Thanksgiving and being with my family. I don't like how Thanksgiving is becoming a second priority, where it's like you eat quick or you don't eat at all or spend any time with your family, and you're standing outside Best Buy like a fucking loser.
Yeah.
Like, dude, go home, spend time with your family, and then go fucking order something online. Like,
right.
How the same deals that you're getting on Black Friday are going to happen on Cyber Monday.
Yeah.
And you can sit on your ass and not stand out in the cold and sleep in a tent outside of fucking Best Buy or a Walmart. Like, what the fuck? And then, like,
realistically, like the same deals that you get on Black Friday, you can pretty much get on
Monday.
Well, I mean, you get online pretty much all year round.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only thing I don't understand. It's like, why would you want to do any of that? Like, there are people that get killed on Black Friday, like legit murdered over stupid things like that. Like somebody gets trampled or somebody gets hurt or punched in the face because you're fighting over a $10 fucking toaster. Like, I don't know. Like,
no, I mean, legit. In like the middle of August, I'll be in Best Buy and I'll look at something and I'll be like, oh, I want that. And like, Cord will be like, get it. And I'll be like, I just did. I did it on my phone because I got it much cheaper than I would have got it at Best Buy. Like, but I went to Best Buy to like check it out and look at it and touch it and hold it or whatever. But I didn't buy it there.
No,
I got it at a tremendous discount.
Yeah,
and it's the middle of friggin' August. It doesn't have to be Black Friday. I mean, these deals, like people don't understand. Like you can get them.
Last year, dude, I did 90% of my Christmas shopping online.
Right.
I had every Amazon Prime. I had everything shipped to my house. I mean, hey, if you work in the type of job where you're the people that are like shipping the packages, and I mean, it's kind of got to be a shitty time of year because there's a lot and there's an influx of packages coming in. But I mean, like, hey, man, if that's what